I went to a public breast care clinic where I had to wait 5 weeks for an appointment. But when it's your life, it seems like an eternity.
I never gave cancer a second thought until I actually was told I have it.
Cancer is a huge problem, and it's a growing problem.
I think a lot of times we tend to think of cancer as an issue just in the developed world. And what we're seeing is that cancer is really becoming a tidal wave in developing countries.
One of the best ways to do something about it is really country by country.
So you really have to take into account the unique circumstances of a particular country.
Tengo el cáncer de linfoma no Hodgkins. Yo me negaba, decía, no es cierto, porque nada más existe el de seno y el cervicouterino. No es cierto, no es cierto, no es cierto, no es cierto.
Los retos que tenemos para enfrentar el cáncer son enormes por la ignorancia que existe. La gente llega tarde al diagnóstico, entonces tipos de cáncer que son curables aún siguen siendo mortales.
You know, we like to think that the statistics change people's minds, but in reality, those are just numbers. What really moves people is hearing that personal experience, and that's what really creates the change.
Para mí ha sido muy difícil porque no tenemos los medios suficientes como para su atención.
Él se quedó sin trabajo, porque como tiene que estar aquí conmigo, ahorita no tiene trabajo.
Cancer survivors are our best advocates because they understand the situation. Hearing those stories is just vital to actually motivating people to make the changes we need to see.
La percepción de este grupo de enfermedades en México es que se ha convertido en un grave problema de salud pública. Poco a poco ha habido una mayor conciencia en el gobierno y en la sociedad de que el cáncer en México es una prioridad en la atención médica que se requiere.
We think it's very important to work at the country level with the survivors and people who are there on the ground experiencing cancer in that environment.
And from there, the work really starts. Every country can benefit from conducting a patient forum.
In 1993, precisely 16 years ago, a doctor briefly touched my breast and told me I had breast cancer. Being misdiagnosed is very, very common in Africa.
A patient forum is really a unique gathering of stakeholders within a country to get patients to speak about their experience with cancer, what they went through.
I brought cancer patients to my own home because there was no place for them to go.
It's personal, but it's also done in a context. You point out the problems, really, the gaps maybe in the service, problems in the system, and you start to see some consistency across that.
We know that every 5th woman with cervical cancer in the world is an Indian woman.
A patient forum is planned and implemented with cancer patients, healthcare professionals, local nonprofits, governments, and advocates. We really see a patient forum as the first step in opening a national dialogue on cancer.
A patient forum results in a call to action so that changes are made within that country. We think these things that are in this call to action will really make a difference, and we're all going to work on this.
We've seen patient forums happen in France and Italy. Now Turkey is implementing patient forums regularly, and this is expanding to other countries. And it's very exciting to see that coming together. Soon there'll be a patient forum in South Africa.
The patient forum can be customizable. Someone has to be responsible for the details of it. If you can find an organization who's willing to take the lead, who really believes in the ability of a call to action that comes from a lot of people rather than maybe just their organization. It's a lot of work. The lead agency really has a chance to make a real difference. Every organization, and also individual cancer patients and caregivers, have something to bring to this. The more people that participate, the better. But cancer patients are key.
We've seen that this is effective, and we've seen tremendous success in other countries, so we'd like to see patient forums happening in every country around the world.
It's so unbelievable that something can make such an impact on a country and that you can get such results. Whether you're talking about prevention or diagnosis or treatment or after treatment or even end-of-life care, I think there is no limit to what a patient forum can do. It seems so big. What is big is the impact. That's what's big.
Estamos agradecidos por
ponernos atención.
Por ponernos atención y por elegirla a ella más que nada también.
Y a ti. Gracias.